Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome once again. I'm yours truly. Definitely want to send a big shout out to my Grandmaster of State, the Honorable Phil Bezier, to the Deputy Grandmaster of State, Calvin Sanders, to the Right Worshipful Grand Senior Deacon, Mario Simmons. We just gotten back not long ago from Vegas. Had a great time, did a raising to the brothers of Harriman Tyree who came out to support. Thank you, my brothers. We appreciate you. Love you. Definitely just want to let you know that we're coming back. We're coming back for you, Harriman Tyree out there in Vegas. We're coming back to support you and whatever you may want us to do and to extend that helping hand. I just want to share some information not only with the brothers but with the sisters of the Order of the Eastern Star. I'm just going to get right into it. It goes a little something like this. You are now received the 3 symbolic degrees of the craft, brothers. And sisters, you have received 5 degrees of the Order of the Eastern Star. And I assume hope that the instructions in the works of those degrees will enable you to pass the credibility and examination therein. Whenever you should find yourself visiting a larger chapter in any jurisdiction throughout the world where you are unknown and cannot be vouched for as a Mason or a member of the Order of the Eastern Star. You have also received what I hope through the large educational system, through the chapter educational system, and appropriate lessons which Masons in the Eastern Star tries to teach, at least to some extent. Your history, your laws, your constitution, and customs and uses of the craft and the Order of Eastern Star, as part of the Masonic educational system for which your chapter or lodge may hold. Your duties and responsibility as a member of the Order of the Eastern Star and to the lodge. Some of these are as follows: to hold membership in a larger chapter in your jurisdiction, to pay regularly and promptly your dues and assessments for which your larger chapter, for which you're a member of, and to assist and volunteer your time and services in your community. And then if your larger chapter has a particular charity that they're always involved in, you should be invested in that also. And I'm going to move a little further and say this here. Your lodge and your chapter, they need you. In these and many other ways. Masonry and the Order of the Eastern Star demands. She provides an opportunity. She gives you the key to the door. She opens the path to your feet. But she forces you neither to use the key nor to travel the path. She beckons you to follow as you please or not. You will travel the strange ways, but you will also find the increasing pleasure as you go. That means you're going to find a brother or sister along the way as you travel this path. So I just want to just encourage you, that zeal, that passion that you have. You've just been raised to that sublime degree of a Master Mason. You've just been initiated into the Order of Eastern Star, and you're passionate about your works. You're ready to get started, and as soon as you come up with an ideal, it feels like the door has been slammed in your face. But it hasn't. It's just the idea that those who are there already, they've already been there and done that. And you there, you want to try this and you want to try that. And there's a process. Learn the process of your lodge, learn the process of your chapter, and be able to present that to the chapter, to the lodge. There should be a format on how you present things in your chapter or your lodge. If not, your lodge or chapter needs to develop that format. You just don't come up and say, hey, I got an idea. You should be able to put that down. Put the plan down on paper. Present it to their lodge and chapter. And then that's your goal. Because to come off the top of your head and you don't have nothing on paper, it is not going to last. You got to be able to write it down. This is what we plan to accomplish with this particular function. This is how much we're planning to raise. We're going to have a scholarship fund. We're going to make a donation to the homeless. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Should be written down and then brought to the lodge, brought to the chapter. Have them to take a look at it. It's all down on paper. To vote on it, get a committee going, Be a part of the committee. If it's your ideal, you should chair that committee because it's your idea. You shouldn't just say, well, here it is, and you don't participate in your idea. You should be the main person. You should be the leader. You should stand up and say, you know what, I want to chair that committee for this event. It's my baby. That worthy matron, that wishful master should allow you to do just that. And aid and assist. If you need help and it's something that ain't going quite right, they should be able to reach out to you and help you along the way, not hinder you. Too many times we get newly made master masons or even newly made wishful master worthy matrons. And they think because they have sit somewhere in the lodge and chapter that they know it all now. It's a different monster when you're a wishful master. It's a different monster when you are a worthy matron or a grand worthy matron or a grand master. Those are different monsters. It's lonely at the top. Everybody is looking at you. So if you are the chair of a committee and that committee doesn't succeed, that program, that function doesn't succeed, all eyes on you. So what I'm trying to convey, newly raised Master Mason, newly initiated Eastern Star, what I'm trying to convey to you is that if it's something that you want to present and do in your chapter lodge, put it on paper. Present it to the worthy matron, present it to the wishful master, and ask them and let them know you want to chair that because you want to see that program, that event be successful. And to the newly made, and to the new wishful master, and to the new worthy matron, you should definitely listen to the craft, listen to the sisters, and stop going into your chapter. We're going to open in short form. In your lodge meeting, we're going to open in short form. That kills the very organization for which you're a part of. Now you wishful master. You remember when you were senior warden, you were sitting back there talking about, I can't wait. He ain't doing it right. And you remember when you was associate matron in your chapter, you was back there, I think I can do better than her. And now you're there. But you don't even want to open up. I'm encouraging you. If you sit in the West and your step is up next, you should support that worthy matron. You should support that wishful master senior warden. You should, because you next up. And all eyes are going to be on you. And you're going to need the help of that past master. You're going to need the help of that past worthy matron because they've been there. And they just going to do this. Go ahead. Go on. It's your world now. And you're going to be looking at them like boo-boo the fool. Come on now. Support them. Lift them up. So when it's your turn up, when it's your turn to bat, they got you. They're not going to let you fail. They're going to support you in your activity. So to you newly raised Master Mason, to you newly initiated Eastern Stars, when you're in, be all in. Be all in. Support your chapter, support your lodge, push for growth, push for education, push for it. If you don't have a school of instructions, develop one. If you don't have a lodge of instruction, develop one. If you don't have a coach, you got to develop a coach. You have to develop something that's going to energize your lodge, your chapter. You can't just sit idly by and say, oh, I'm an Eastern Star now, oh, I'm a Master Mason now, and watch the very organization for which you just come into implode because you won't invest in it. Oh, now you want to just go out and hang out and be part of the crew, right? Just be part of the crowd. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. If your organization is going to succeed, you have to be invested in your organization. Most ancient free and accepted brothers, predominantly African American lodges, you promote your Grand Lodge more so than your lodge. And it's all on your shirt. And it's nice. I got John D. Jones on mine. But push your lodge, promote your lodge, and your Grand Lodge will grow. Hear me clearly. Promote your lodge and your Grand Lodge, your chapter will grow. So if you're going to get a shirt or whatever you get it with the name of your chapter on it. Get it with the name of your lodge on it. And then when people see it, they may be interested. Okay, oh, I see you're a member of Hosea Lodge number 7. Yes, I am. We're working under the Most Wishful John G. Jones Grand Lodge, state of California. Oh, I see you're a member of the Garden Eden Grand Chapter. Yes, we are. And this is the Grand Worthy Matron or such and such sisters. If you're interested, this is my worthy matron, or here's how you can get in contact with us. Vice versa, you want to promote your lodge, your chapter. And when you do that, your Grand Lodge, your Grand Chapter will grow. But you have to be willing to invest that time and that energy in developing things that's going to hold the attention of those new members. Get those new members involved. Get them involved with the education. Get them involved with the works, learning the different stations, the different points on the star. You want them involved, because a person who comes and who becomes a Mason or Eastern Star, the first thing you're going to say, well, we got raffle tickets for you. What? I'm not here to just sell raffle tickets. But that's what happens a lot of time. Oh, we got a new function come up. Here are 5 tickets. No. You want to develop them. You want to show them what the organization is all about. Yes, we have functions. Yes, there are tickets being sold to different functions. Yes, yes, yes. But that is not something you just want to throw at them right away. You don't want to do that. You may run them off because all they looking at is every time I look up, you asking for money. No, we want to help develop you, sister. We want to help develop you, brother. We don't want you to be that same person that you was out there just hanging out. When I bring you in as a brother, I want to be the example of what a brother should be. I want to be the example of what a sister should be. And if you're not willing to be the example, then you're in the wrong organization. If you're not wanting the person that you bring in to be successful and to move up and to shine that light that they have, if you're not willing to do that, then you're screwing up the whole organization. Every brother, every sister that comes in, and they should have a coach. They should have someone that they can call and to give them good and wholesome instructions. Not, hey, did you hear what she said? No. Did you hear what he said? Why he do? No, come on now. A coach helps to develop that master mason. A sister helps to develop that Eastern Star. Teaches her about those 5 degrees and what they really mean. A brother who's a newly raised master mason, or enter apprentice who's been initiated, he should have a coach, someone who's going to bring him along. Explain to him what the craft is all about. Not that we're going to hang out tonight and we're going to party. It should be about developing that individual to be a better person. You got to realize you're already a good person. We're talking about making you better than what you are. This is why Masons initiate. This is why the Order of the Eastern Star initiate. They don't pledge you. You're not pledging Delta. You're not pledging Sigmas. You're not doing any of that, or Beta, or any of that. You are being initiated into something that's going to help you become better. You're hanging around grown women. You're hanging around grown men. That's what it's about. Now, if you're hanging around people and all they want to do is party hardy, you're in the wrong group. You are in the wrong group, because Masonry is bigger than that. You should go pledge. Go pledge a fraternity. Then you can party all night. But if you're going to be a part of the Freemasons and the Order of the Eastern Star, you got to step your game up. And if your chapter or your lodge don't want to step their game up, then you got to move on and find another lodge or another chapter in the same jurisdiction that may be doing something better. Or just move your membership. Demit, there's nothing wrong with it. But you want to do better as an Eastern Star. You want to do better as a Master Mason. So that's what it's all about. And if that chapter, if that lodge is not pushing you to be better and to do better, then you have to think on that. So to you newly raised Master Mason and to you newly initiated sisters, I greet you and I pray that along this path, the Limerick path for you Eastern Stars, along the path for the Master Mason on the level. I greet you, and I pray that you would find this journey pleasant, the bitter with the sweet, and as I say always, keep your light on and stay out them damn bushes. I'm out.